The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 68 Fahrenheit. New fastest lap for Da Silva, 218.09. You're breaking up. Say again, please. Pit exit's clear. P6. Looks like you're clear on the pit exit.
Hello?
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, how are you?
I'm well, how are you?
Yeah, not too bad.
I don't think we've ever actually done this together, despite being in the same circle for like a couple years
Yes.
now.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. were you doing Spa last year, and then um, I think we kind of
Remember?
didn't get to the end of it.
Yeah,
But,
that for sure happened.
yeah. So I think we're meant to do it together. Yeah, I do probably 20 minutes or so, and just sort of get used to the setup.
Yep. So I was on with Ray last night and we were building this thing. We took that Craig setup shop and dialed the diff down just a little bit, and it really helped with turn in. But now I'm finding that if I overdrive at all, the back end wants to swap around on me. So.
Yeah, right. So that's the JT2 setup, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just took one notch out of it to see if it would help. I haven't made up my mind yet.
Yeah, okay.
Fastest lap for Da Silva, 2:17.86.
No, I just made up my mind. The JT2 says better. It's like one click difference makes a huge adjustment to the way the car feels. So.
Yeah, right. Okay. I do feel like it was a very balanced set, but definitely there's more pace to find.
Yeah,
at least other cars are going a lot quicker.
Yeah, I've been incredibly slow.
What sort of times are you doing?
Whenever I'm not overdriving, I'm 20.5 usually. But I have a bit of.
That's not too bad.
So.
But I know other people are doing like 17s and stuff.
That's ridiculous.
Which, yeah, is a bit crazy. But I think they're all in other cars.
Yeah.
I think the Ferrari might just not be quite the pick. So for what we're doing, it's fine.
Yeah, I just want to finish.
Yeah. Yeah, I sent Tom a message saying, do you want to do VRS this week? And he goes, oh, there's about 12 hours on. Do you want to do that instead?
You know, I think Craig's with his kids and Chase's mom's in town, so.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those enduros that, it's fun to do if you got the time, but it's also not, like, one that you're going to be too cut up about missing. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's definitely turning in nicer.
The car ahead has just done a 2:23.24.
You happen to catch what the track time was?
It is right now 65 Fahrenheit, whatever that comes out there. 69 Fahrenheit, whatever that comes out to.
Yeah, okay. That's not particularly warm, is it?
Sweet Baby Ray said, damn it. Sweet Baby Ray said, you guys still in?
Looks like Ray might join us as well.
Sweet Baby Ray said, damn it.
Oh. Yeah, got a little bit of that rear slide coming up Radion.
Got the car painted at least, so we'll at least look good.
Yeah. Oh, your guys' liveries always look awesome.
Yeah,
Like, just a nice color scheme.
I taught myself Photoshop by doing this.
Yeah, right.
Not that I know what the hell I'm doing. I was streaming it earlier, and Tom was watching. I was embarrassed because every time I'd have to do something, I'd have to Google how to do it.
The car in front has just posted a 221.60.
He did take a wing out on that JT2 set as well.
Yeah, that's talking about that.
Which one are you talking about?
The JT2, you went down to 3 instead of the base
The
4.
pit exit looks clear.
Oh, did I? I thought I left that one at 4, and then the other set I was down to like... No, the other set has more wing. I think it's at 5.
I think it's 4.
Oh, wow.
I don't know. I threw that other one on. It was a lot quicker. Felt pretty good, but I don't know if it was... Just seemed more stable, but it's worth it this late in the game. How's it going, Scott?
Yeah, hey, how are you?
How you been?
Yeah, good. Good, how are you?
Huh? Same shirt, different day. BMW. I forgot what other cars are letting in this thing. So just the Lambo, BMW now.
It's all the GT3s, isn't it?
No, it's, well, at least in these sessions, it's only the 3, the Lambo, Ferrari, and
Oh, right.
BMW. I think
Okay, I kind of
it's only the new generation.
Full VRS. Yeah.
I guess this is an older Ferrari's though, one of the first ones.
Yeah. Ferrari's always popular though.
It is. Everybody likes it. It's like the most general of all the cars. Reliable. It's not really bad at anything. It's like, I don't know, 3 seasons ago that car was shitty, and now it's great.
Yeah.
Those things are handful.
Especially for endurance racing, it's easy to sort of get it to everyone's taste.
Yeah.
That wing at 3, this thing's a handful.
I didn't think I lowered it to 3. I must have messed up when I saved it. I definitely remember thinking like, oh, I don't want to mess with the wing. I think it, but that must have been an accident.
Okay.
We didn't need it. Like in terms of top speed, we didn't need any wing changes.
So which one are you running right now? The JT2 you made?
I've just got in. I'm not at any of them. We can. Have you tried the?
I have not.
It's lighter feeling, less weighed down. I hit an 18 with it. No, wrong. Might be the wrong thing. I ended up doing really well with it. Got a great time.
Yeah. This is the one that you've made?
Yeah, I think so.
I'll give that a go after this lap.
It's got less caster on it, so the steering wheel feels lighter. But it let us run less camber in the front for endurance stuff. Do we know what session we're gonna do?
We should probably figure that out. Huh?
I can only do session 1.
I thought of that because I'm gonna be gone tomorrow. I gotta do that stage check thing.
Pit exit, stay behind the white line.
Been rescheduled twice, and now this
Right.
tomorrow at 1, and I realize I'm like, shit, that might be right when this runs on. Because wouldn't session 1 start tonight at like?
It's I think it would actually for you. It's 1 a.m. GMT.
Shit.
So it's soon.
Yeah, it's 9
Let me look.
US, our time.
I didn't know that. What time is there, Scott?
I think it's about 9 in the morning.
Yeah, it's your
9:45?
morning.
Yeah.
Yep. When I was taking lessons from that Australian dude, his times were always about this time. It was like 8 or 9 in the morning. Let's see, I'm looking at the sessions right now.
So yeah, I think session starts in just over 2 hours.
Car in front's lap time is at 2:23.40.
I didn't think of that. Just,
So is that an issue for you guys then?
no, I can do it. I gotta stay.
Okay.
I gotta do my navlog in a bit. That's what I was working on right now. But
Because I won't be around for the start, but then from like a couple of hours in, I'll be there till the end.
I think
What do you think, Dan?
Tom's got to start, right?
I don't know. Does he know that that's when we're doing this?
I think so.
Yeah, well, see, I don't like it's. He would be GMT, wouldn't he? So it's gonna be like 1 a.m. for him.
Oh, we're doing
Yeah.
the session tonight.
That's
Well,
what
I don't know.
No, I thought,
That's
what
I
I'm
think we're playing
wondering.
the Saturday session.
That's what I thought too. So I'm sitting here looking at it thinking, I mean, the only
Yeah,
difference
maybe
is it's
there's
at
been-
8 a.m. for us.
Yeah, but that's what I think Tom was going to start it off. I'll get up with him. And then spot or whatever.
So, Scott, you can't make that one?
Yeah, I will be.
Oh, okay. Oh.
P13.
Well, we sucked at coordinating this, didn't we?
Yeah, not great leadership here.
Yeah, see, I think I just said that to Tom, and then I guess kind of just assumed that had
Let me
been
ask him,
passed
are
on.
you
But
planning on running a session starts in a few hours? And that would be 1 GMT.
Yeah, I'm definitely not prepared to stay up all night and run a fucking race. So-
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, I could do it. I could get up, race, like do a couple stints, go back to sleep, that kind of. And I don't have my thing's not until 1 tomorrow, so I could sleep in or whatever if I needed to.
Let's be honest, we'll probably already be crashed out by then anyway. So
Yeah. We always do good at Spa. I think I'm the only one that crashed us out of Spa before.
that's right. We were just talking about that. No.
Yeah. That was the one. I haven't crashed. Well, okay, I did crash us out of Bathurst last weekend, but that was kind of a. Nobody was really serious about that one. Nobody really had, I don't know, much time in there. Let's see. So
what was Bathurst last weekend?
Sorry, it wasn't last weekend. It was like 3 or 4 weeks ago.
The 12 hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we all kind of got up, did that one. It was like the first lap. I just followed a dude into the wall. They just nicked it, and of course it tweaked the steering and ruined the car. And
Yeah, it's so easy to do.
that track's awesome, though. That is like one of the
It
best
is.
tracks ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tom's in bed right now.
It should be. Like, or
But
close to
GMT
it.
for him is actual time, I would think.
That's
right?
his time. Yeah. So
Yeah.
this doesn't work. Which
What
is
do you
fine.
have that's so
I
important that you can't make.
I've got sleeping, and then I've got it's Easter. Then I've got family stuff on.
Wouldn't that be your Saturday though?
No, it's I'm Saturday now.
Oh.
Yeah.
P12. That's your best lap in this session.
Yeah. So I'd be
4.4 off the pace.
start like
That would be 8
What, it
a.m.
would be-
Could you start that race?
the.
Hey,
No,
Siri.
it would be like it would be a 12:30.
What time is it in Melbourne? What town are you in?
Yeah, Melbourne's the same time.
Okay, so it's 9 a.m. for you.
Yeah. So race
And
session starts in 2 hours 15. So that's
Yeah.
12 p.m.
Okay,
would
so then
start
it would
12 a.m.
be. Yeah, it would start 12 a.m. for you. So that's your meet.
So I mean, maybe I could do a little bit in the morning. I'm not going to be a lot of use to you guys.
I wonder if it would be worth you starting, because I know you're pretty quick. If we did that one, I wonder if it'd be worth you starting or not. I mean, we could do the one tonight. It's just we're gonna have to reschedule a few things.
Yeah, I would definitely prefer to not do that.
Yeah, I think like even if it sounds like it might just be the two of us.
Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll start that session, then we'll get the crash out of the way.
Yeah. Yeah, I think.
Oh yeah, Tom was saying that he was gonna do the morning shift for us.
Yeah, okay, that's not.
So I think he's planning on the
That's
second one as well.
2. Yeah. I think if you still want to be around, I think I'd rather do like the back end of it rather than the start, because like it won't. Race won't start till probably 12:30 my time, and then I'm going till like 1:30.
I don't think anybody cares to do it as much as it's just like I wanted you to be able to capitalize on this practice you've done for it.
So I mean I think actually like the Caliath guys are looking for a driver anyway, so I may just slip into their session one.
Yeah.
I might shoot them a message.
Yeah, I think I'll only be gone for like 2 hours tomorrow, from like 1 to 3.
Okay.
I already did all the other stuff. I just got to do the diversion, and then I think I'm done. I don't know. This second set that I have seems pretty good.
Yeah, I just got the tires warm on it.
Yeah, that's kind of what I've struggled the first lap or two.
Yeah, I felt terrible the first couple laps on it.
It seems like it's like mid corner is a lot better on this thing. I don't know if it's faster though.
Yeah, I don't know that I'm getting the same pace out of it that I was for the GT2. Just might be the way I drive or something, but...
Yeah, I don't either. I don't remember. I know yesterday I put it on and then I did a pretty damn quick lap with it. Like I got in the 8 with it.
Yeah, right.
But, that, I don't know if the track got, you know, different after that or what. I'd been messing with it for a bit.
Yeah. Honestly, it just seems to be a little more understeery than the GT2. Yeah. I just can't get on the power as early. Whereas, yeah, GT2 I've done a 19.2 optimal.
Yeah, I'm putting one in now to see what I can do on it.
This session, you're now 3.0.
This endurance stuff though, I'm all about letting it, you know, be a little bit slower if it's if it feels better, but I don't remember what the other one feels like now, so I think the reason I like this one is because I was able to like catch slide more, but it's actually handling better or not. $18.9 is what I'm on right now.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go back to the GT2.
Yeah, I'll finish this lap and then pop that one on and see what it's...
Yeah, wing is at 3, so you reckon it probably should be at 4?
Yeah, I think I just dicked that up. I had a few changes from the shop one.
Yeah.
I probably just flipped that and forgot to set it back when I was testing it out.
But that will help because I was just I was feeling the rear a little bit.
Yeah, I remember why I did all the setup changes to this one. It's it's pretty.
Yeah.
I just fucked up on the last corner here, and in the 18s again with full fuel.
Yeah, I was on pace to be in the 19s. I still am. I just had a 1X though. Just barely touched the AstroTurf. I'm well above my personal best right now on the test set.
Yeah, once the tires get warmed up, it's quicker.
Yeah, that's what I think. It doesn't quite have the same amount of turn in, but I think it's catch slides a little bit better.
Yeah, we can fix the turn in though. I think this one is the one that has a bunch of toe. If that's the case, we can sort of fix the turn in response. .70° track temp. Let me see if I can get an 18 out of it again. I know that's what I got yesterday, but I had a 1X with it, so it didn't save it.
Haha.
But I'm on full fuel with it too, which is the nutty part. For me to get low 19s out of the other set, I was, like 7-8 laps in.
Yeah, right, okay.
Yeah, and I just almost lost the SN and was able to save it. These Ferraris, like, with their baseline setups, usually, like, it gets loose and then you're just along for the ride. Like, it's not real compliant.
Yeah. But it does, yeah, it depends on the set.
Yeah, that's what I don't get. Like, some of the baseline sets for this thing, they just don't work like that.
Yeah. Like, we had one at Bathurst that I was kind of just hanging it loose most of the... Like, to drive it fast, that's what I was doing, and it worked.
I'm still pissed that they don't render actual kangaroos in front of you at Bathurst.
Yeah. It would add to the realism.
Yeah, just, you're in first, your race is going well, 8 hours in, you smack a kangaroo and it takes you out. That'd be the shit.
Yeah. People...
What traction control are you running?
I've got 3.3, just by default.
Yeah.
I haven't played with it.
Bam! I found a 10th in the first. If you can almost hit your mirror on that wall, it's about a 10th.
So they say treat that wall like it's the apex.
Yep.
On the entry to Rouge?
No, yeah. No, the first corner.
The hairpin.
Ah, yeah.
Like, if you watch the fast laps on VRS, they're actually clipping the mirror through the wall. They're getting right close. Let me see if I can fix that. Let's see if Tom answered us here. Yeah, Chase got me to do that radical race last night. I got taken out. I told him, like, there's no way I make it to the first corner. I'm gonna get hit. Sure enough. I'm braking next to a dude. There's a car length in between us. The guy hits the brakes. His car just tweaks sideways, and he just plows straight into me from the side.
Pretty much every radical race.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we like. Chase and I are both set on. That's what we're gonna do next season. We're gonna run the whole series because it's getting a lot of participation now because everybody's figured out the car's awesome.
It's a good fun car.
Oh, it's amazing. It's hard to shit. You have to put time into it and then realize, like, oh yeah, this is an aero car. Like,
yeah,
it's a pure aero car. Yeah, I guess it would be Monday morning for you then, right? No, you're of us.
No.
The end of our race would be tomorrow at like 8 or 9 p.m. our time, which would be like
so it would be
mid-morning for you.
Coming through till about midday.
So that'd be Sunday morning.
Yeah. So look, I can probably squeeze 2 or 3 hours in the morning.
That's what I want. I don't want you to waste the time you did working on this. Yeah, but then at the same time, I want you to, yeah. And well, but you know, if you go help, what's his face, you know, if they need somebody really bad.
Yeah, I mean,
see that, but I'd love to have you race with us.
I'll see. I mean, it's not, they don't overlap anyway. So could potentially do a little bit of both. I think they may just need someone for like a stint or two.
Yeah.
And it would be in the Beamer, which I don't even own at the moment, so that could be interesting.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good car.
Yeah, I've heard it is.
It's good. I don't know if it's changed since the updates, but it was kind of the only way to just unstable.
Yeah.
It was fast, but then, you know, you just lose it in places. It has the problem that the Ferrari used to have, where if you shift down too early, you just sliding everywhere.
Is it kind of like the Audi, or just
it actually feels a lot like the Ferrari.
Right. Okay.
It's just less stable. I don't know if you remember these Ferraris, especially the GTE, like a year ago. They were like, everything would be fine, then all of a sudden you'd just be spinning sideways. Like, they're just real unstable.
Yeah. I mean, the GTE used to be my go-to about a year ago. But
it was always in the I'd have, yeah. Always in the braking zones, I'd have trouble.
Yeah. All right. Have you made any changes to your set now?
Yeah, I might have solved the turn-in thing. You want me to send it to you?
Yeah, if you don't mind. Or just tell me what you've done and I can copy it.
I think I just lowered the... Here, I'll send it to you. I think I lowered the front...
You send it to me as well.
Save it as test 3. Share. What's he? Oh, Scott. There we go. All right, both of you.
Beautiful. Thank you.
I got the turn in to feel a little better. It might be. I haven't. I got to get it warmed up on the tires to see if it's more loose now, though. I noticed that with this set, with less caster and things like that, I do have to turn the wheel more mid corner.
Yeah,
I have to turn it a
noticed
little.
that into the.
Yeah, I have to turn it a couple degrees more than I was with the other set. But it grips when I do it, where the other set would just understeer.
Well, how are we looking tire wear wise? Is it going to just be change them every stop, or are we actually trying to save tires?
Yeah, I have a
if we're
theory
not,
about
then
it.
that probably doesn't.
Yeah, well, that's anytime we're in a car where the tire wear is bad enough where we have to change them every stint. That's when we end up like, well, screw it, let's go ahead and crank the camber all the way up and make it fast. But this one looks like it was like the stint I did, I think I was down at like the high 70s, which means during the race it's always less in the race for some reason. I don't know what they do, what tweak in the software they do, but in the race we always consume less tire wear than we do in practice.
Okay.
So I assume we'll be able to at least double stint when the track's nice.
Okay, cool.
Ray, can you share that setup, please?
I did.
It's not in there.
Oh, here. I sent it to Track Limit Racing. Hold on.
I think the car looks pretty good on track. A little more white than we usually have in a delivery, but...
Yeah, I was just looking at it. I just sent it to you. Let me know if you got it or not. I can send it on Discord if you didn't.
So you know the wing's at 5 on this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This was an old set. I think this is not... It didn't come from the original baseline set.
Fastest lap for Vasquez, 2:17.64.
Yeah, that car looks good.
2:17.6 a guy just turned.
Oh, Jesus. I think
Surely
on low fuel...
Could be.
Yeah, I was going to say, on low fuel, new tires, I could, like, quali set maybe a high 18. I don't know about a 17, though. That's just not my style.
Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line.
My style is slow.
To get 19s, so...
Yeah, I think this is feeling better. I'm about on pace with my best time on the JT2. And that's on my first hot lap.
Yeah, this thing, the other set had less front toe in it, which means it did take longer to get the tires up to temp, but this one's got a lot. And I just went with it because that's what this was some original set I had. I don't know if I got it from a baseline and then changed it or if I got it from somewhere else. The original file name said PD in it. And I was thinking, well, maybe that was PDS, like from the Pure Driving School thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it had a ton of front toe. I hope it doesn't make it floaty. Or more understeery.
No, it doesn't seem too bad.
Yeah, it seems like when I turn in, the car's rotating the way it should once the tires warm up. Did you put everybody's name on the car, Dan?
Just the guys that are running tomorrow. I can adjust that real easy.
Yeah.
I've got another file where I built everybody's names. I just drag them over into the main file and warp them to make them fit the car.
Do you have Petit Le Mans trophies next to me and Chase?
I do.
Nice.
20.69.
I don't know if you were around for that, Scott. Me and Chase, after we won that, the thing Chase did was update his profile on iRacing. He put, 2020 Petit Le Mans winner. And so ever since then, we've just, all right, yeah, this weekend we'll have 2 Petit Le Mans winners in the car with the team, and it's been this whole fictional storyline of how we're just like these great winners.
Yeah, I mean, I do the same. You got what's worth.
Dane was supposed to be there too. He missed out. He could have been a winner as well.
Or I could have been the guy that put it in the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I reckon I'm getting about the same pace on both sets.
I notice I'm not having to lift as now on the faster corners.
Yeah.
Probably mostly from the 2 notches of wing.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is a little more stable.
Yeah, even a little bit slower too. If it's, I think it's quick, but even if even if it is a little slower, if it
it might be by a tenth or two, which really isn't much.
Yeah, if it keeps us from hitting the wall.
And honestly, like, we've got 2 slower classes, as well. So like, traffic management's more where you're going to lose time rather than a slower set.
Yeah, I've noticed today there's more Audis on the track.
I do like the Audi. I don't drive it enough.
There's some fast dudes in those things. I never liked it.
Yeah, I did a season of a league in it, which was good fun, and did the Nürburgring 24 in it as well. It's
that would be the most boring race ever. 24 hours of the Nürburgring.
It was good fun, like really cool car track combo.
Huh. After 24 hours, you know that track like the back of your hand.
Oh yeah. I mean, well, yes, but it's also like it's difficult. And at night it was horrible. Yeah. The TCNO headlights as well, like shocking.
Do they do that where they run that with the GP course attached to it?
Yeah, that's the one.
I always like that GP course.
See, I can't stand the GP course. That's one of my least favorite tracks.
Have you tried Hockenheim yet?
No, I haven't. I
bought it and I still haven't tried it.
I've been running it in old F1 game, been running it in Grimmo, so I know the track at least.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I just haven't had a series that actually runs it yet. That I've sort of had the time to race. I'll pick it up at some point. Alright, I might, I'll probably jump off after this lap. So I'll just stay in touch and we'll work out what we're doing.
Yeah, just let us know if you wanna. I'll see what Tom says, but it sounds like
I'm pretty sure it'll be session 2.
Yeah. So let us know if you can make it. I'd love to have you finish it off or... Oh, big pile up.
Yeah, I'm running in a group by myself, so I'll avoid running over people.
Yeah, I'm running a 19 flat right now with full fuel.
Nice.
I'm nowhere near that, and I can't figure it out because I feel like I'm running pretty good laps. I don't know where I'm losing speed.
I find it on this track there's a lot of corners where I'm like quarter instead of off throttle. Keep dipping a tire in the grass though. 2 guys with 17s on the board.
I feel like that's got to be a quality run, but I don't know.
Might be getting a tow as well.
Yeah.
A tow up the hill is probably worth at least 3/4 of a second.
Or it's just another car is a lot faster.
Yeah, that's probably it.
I don't think it's been done in the Ferrari.
I think the VRS time is a 17. But it's not for this series, it's he posted a time in the other car.
Yeah, so it'll be
series.
half fuel.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. What car's he in? Oh, he is in the Ferrari. They're all in the Ferrari. Like top
Yeah, I figured.
top 4 is all Ferraris. Okay. Yeah, I'll head off, but yeah, just let me know what you guys are thinking,
Yeah.
and I'll get back to you.
Okay, cool.
Okay, see you guys.
See you, man.
Yeah, I'm dog shit.
Well, I can't consistently do shit. I'm doing like 21, 22, then a 19 something, then a 21.
Well, I'm consistently shit, so.
I'm trying to think of the laps that I do the one where I mess up. It's not the first section. The first corner, if you can nick your most. You have to trail into that one to get the car around. Then you can power out of it. Like I'm 3 seconds off right now and I haven't done anything wrong. The midsection is worth a lot. Like there's corners you have to square off and get up on the dirt. Yeah. Holy shit, there's a car up in the air. Yeah. My faster laps, I'm riding the curbs on every single corner.
Oh what gear do you take Poo on in? Third or
fourth? Yeah, I think fourth.
I just tried test 3. I'm gonna try.
What's it feeling like?
Not fast, not for me. It doesn't have the turn in that JT2 did.
Huh, let me look at it. Let me see what's different about the two.
The wing, the diff.
Yeah, that's the thing is a big overall change, but
the diff's different too. The diff on test 3 was at 96. JT2 was 88.
We can try dumping it. That'll give you less understeer and less oversteer. Or yeah.
The pit exit is
Alright,
clear.
let's stiffen up the rear then.
I think Tom's going to be pissed if you go changing the setup too much on him too.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying not to move it too much.
Brake bias is way different between the two as well.
Yeah, you can change that. I think I just reset it to where it was because that's a different corner weight. Try to get best toe in. This should make the front end, I just made a couple changes. This should make the front a little pointy. Let me make sure it doesn't make the rear too loose. Yeah, put on in fourth.
Okay.
I've been doing like a lot of the corners where you could be like, you know, a gear lower, a gear higher. I've been generally choosing one. I don't know if it's faster. Unless I need rotation out of the car. Yeah, this has definitely got a shitload more front end grip now. Make sure it's not understeering. Yeah, it's like everybody forgets in the Radical that it's like on ice the first lap. So they just kill each other.
I just found half a second Poo on.
Yeah, I'm just inconsistent as shit on that, on this whole track, really.
There's just no brake marker.
Yeah. Yeah, you're just guessing that. I'm trying to look for parts of the curb and stuff and guessing.
Yeah, they say to use that Marshall stand on the side, but if you focus on that, you're not looking on the track, and you're fine.
Yeah, yeah. I definitely don't do ending there as much. Like, I don't shift down early. Yeah, this thing tucks in a lot more now. I'll send.
P12. That lap time was 2:21.
After the first lap, it did. See if I can't find a braking marker in there. So it's less than 5 incidents per hour.
Yeah. I could barely do that on
I get,
lap.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I get like a lap sometimes. Okay, second lap out, I'm at about a 19.6. I'll probably lose some in the last corner here. Still has rear grip, man. I made the front stickier and it still has rear grip. Yeah, 19. Let me send this to you, see what you think. I didn't change a whole lot, so it shouldn't feel that different.
I think I might just be dog shit. 220, 220.8 is where I'm at.
That's what Chase was at. Share. Yeah, I gave it less toe. It might have had too much, and that's why it seemed weird to turn it in. God, that car looks good. I like that it's not like Ferrari red.
This motherfucking tread.
Yeah, it looks... I don't know, I am a fan of darker reds, purples.
Yeah, it looks good with all the other colors too.
That, since it's a darker red, it's not like the Ferrari red, it makes pop.
Track's clear. Push, push, push.
Split will get in. I lost about 80 iRating last night in that race. Yeah, it puts me in the top shit. Once you get to like 1700, if you race in a low participation or medium participation series, the top split is all 3-4K guys, and so like 80 or 90 gone.
This thing has more front grip just on an outlet.
Yeah, I might have overdid it. It's still a GT3, so it's gonna push, but like I thought at first, like it felt grippy. Then about midway through the lap, the out lap, it felt shitty, and then for like the second lap and third lap felt great. The difference between me 20s and me getting in the 19s in here is I have to remind myself to get off the brakes. Like mid-corner, I'll just be dragging my brake everywhere. I gotta, like, I have to remind myself, like, get off, because I need the rotation from the car. And so the way this thing's set up, I'll get off the brake and give it just like a quarter throttle, and it's the car around nice. My braking's dialed in though.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
Like, I don't even think, I just push it a certain amount and it's perfect. Any more and it starts to jitter and lock up.
Yeah, I got a pretty good profile saved for this car.
Turn 1, I'm trail braking all the way until the mirror touches that inner wall, and then I'm actually on the throttle a lot harder than I figured I'd be able to be. I'll look for a braking marker to poo on real quick. Nope. It's been windy as shit here, and every day 4Flight's saying tomorrow going to be low winds, and every day it's still windy. Tomorrow it says low winds.
You got any idea when you're gonna finish that shit? It's taking you forever.
I know. That's what's pissed me off. Like, I went on that trip, bad weather, so I keep trying to get this. All I gotta do is finish this stage check, and unless he says I gotta work on some shit, I then do the check ride. I'm supposed to do that. Bad weather, bad weather. Then we had good enough weather to where I was able to do. We just did this stuff in the pattern and shorts and softs and that kind of stuff. He's like, all right, let's just go back because it's too windy today to do the cross country portion. Which he basically told me, he's like, really the only thing I care about is that you know how to do a diversion. So, need to do that. Windy, bad weather. Then he was gone for a week. Then I was gone for a week in Florida. Now my actual CFI is gone. He's on a trip for a week. So I'm going to do this stage check with him. Hopefully he doesn't say there's other shit I got to do. And then as soon as my CFI gets back, he'll endorse me, and I think we'll probably do a few weeks of like review and stuff maybe.
It's usually the classroom shit you gotta work on more than.
I got that dialed, dude. He told me, he's like, just wait till I get back to take it. I'll endorse you to take it when I get back. My practice test now on their site is like, I'm getting like 95s, 94s.
Well, I'm talking about for the oral.
I've been watching tons of videos on that, and he made me buy a book. I forgot the guy's name.
Probably Rob Machado, if I had to guess.
That might be it, yeah. It's just a dull book. It says like oral check ride guide or whatever. It's cool. There's a lot of like stuff in there that I'm like, shit, I can't believe I know that. Like real basic ask questions in there that I'm like, I'm so glad I read this book because I never would have thought to look into that, and it's totally something they're gonna ask. Like, I was reading one last night, and I was so happy that I bought that book. It was like, it was asking you questions about the ELT and the battery life and all the inspection shit. And I know all that, and then the follow-up question was like, it said this is common on like 30% of check rides now, and the guy asked the question, how do you know if the battery is at half of its usable. And I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I have no earthly idea. I'm like, I wrote down on a piece of paper, like, I assume I could look in the maintenance logs and figure out how long they tested it. Like, the guy will write down, I tested it, you know, for 30 seconds on this date. I assume the manufacturers would have all this stuff, and it said that the answer was some ELTs have a test switch you can flip that'll tell you if it's been that low. And the other one, I was half right on the maintenance stuff. It was saying that the and stuff, the mechanics know to like document how long they tested for and on what dates, and then they can extrapolate out what the usable life is for that one. There's like so much shit like that where I'm like, okay, I got this. I know exactly what I'm doing. Then I'll read something like that and I'm like, oh, yeah.
I'll tell you what a lot of people
turns out I don't know shit.
You wouldn't think is just the actual pre-flight of the aircraft. They'll go out and do something stupid. I had a classmate fail a check ride because he went out and did he was going out on his check ride. He went out on the pre-flight and did the fuel sample and pulled the strain gauge out and just dumped it out on the flight line.
And that's what he failed him for? Wow, they told me to do that.
Everybody does it, but it's illegal as shit.
Yeah, I never thought about that. So he told me, he's like, you can just throw it in the grass over here, you know, because it's just a little cup or whatever. But he's like, you know, you can also dump it back in, free fuel, that kind of stuff. I don't think I've ever actually dumped it out. I always put it back in. I was watching one on YouTube and he was talking about like you should be it should be less of a pain in the ass to you to do the checklist and do the pre-flight stuff. You should be more interested in it. Like, you should care about, you know, not just checking the boxes, but actually like look at the motor. Are there any bolts loose? That kind of stuff. And I caught those too that one day. The valve cover was like halfway hanging off of the fucking thing. And so I bought a flashlight and I look in there. I found like 3 points of failure on those on the Piper, or I guess like homing ones. They were saying that like the cable for the throttle comes disconnected all the time, or gets frayed up, and a couple other things. And so I always write those down and check those out too. That would suck to get up there and be like, hey, I'm full throttle and I can't do anything besides turn the magnetos off and coast in because the throttle's fucking stuck wide open.
I am incredibly comfortable in this car, but I'm also dog shit slow.
Well, I mean, your pace doesn't seem to change in the race as much as like mine does. Like, I'll put in some quick laps in practice and then the race I'm about a second slower. I think I am gonna go try to fly Monday by myself and just practice emergencies. I'm good at remembering all the stuff to do and all the knobs to hit, but I'm not good at getting the fucking thing lined up and gauging how to get it in there. From what they'll fail you for that too. You do everything right, but then it turns out, you know, you picked some shit lined up for it wrong and you would have missed it and they fail you for it. So apparently you got to be 100% right and hit it. And so I thought I'd practice that because I can do all the other shit. But then I'll be coming in and I'm like, oh, I'm about a fucking mile too high. Or, you know, turns out I picked some field that's full of water. Yeah, I'm running like mid-20s.
I'm not.
Let me try to put in a fast one with no off tracks and see what I can do. I just have to remember, like, don't drag the.
Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to a linear throttle pedal setting and see what that does for me.
Mine's a big scoop.
Yeah, I run this since -2.
I was up on my Optima and I just fucked it up.
I'm gonna put the bar up.
So you're liking the Streamlabs thing or whatever it's called?
Labs? What are you talking? Oh, Race Labs?
Race Labs, yeah.
I'm not running it in race as an overlay. It'll kill it. I'm just running it on OBS.
Chase was telling me the new version has like traces you can lay over somebody's telemetry.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line.
If I get a job, I'm gonna buy a fucking supercomputer.
I keep thinking that.
These new graphics cards, there's no point in not having that. It's such a
they're amazing.
Like, what am I doing fucking around thinking, oh, I need to worry about frames and this, that, and the other. I could just get a 3080 and run everything at the max.
3080 and it's not even that the new processors are faster. Like, they're not more gigahertz or cores.